viewers, Sun Service here, back with more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the Japanese. We are ahead from two turns from when the last episode finished. We've got another fleet meeting involving probably the Austro-Hungarians. I'm saying probably because with the way I had to reload this save, the war with the Byzantines started a turn later with and I think, like I said, we're 2 turns later than the last episode. That's cool and interesting news. Why is it always that it's during the first sort of loading screen of the episode these past 2 days I find out about, well, massive, I say massive news things. One of them is more relevant to me than the other. The less relevant one was it was announced the Pope died when I started streaming yesterday. Yeah, that was a thing. And then today, it's been announced that the Heartstopper Netflix series is going to end with a feature film. Which I honestly think is cool, because, yeah, in terms of where that story is at, it's pretty much caught up with the webcomics already, if I'm remembering where the Netflix series of it is at. So right, we've got and fight. We got and fight. So I will do and fight, and then we'll go from there. Delete that. Go there. Got this instead. Add that to the story, so then I'm gonna also send that to Vic. Alright, there. Okay, loading screen is done. Okay, so we have pretty much the same fleet as last time, except for one of the heavy cruisers. Tango got a little damaged, and so isn't sailing out on this sortie against the Austro-Hungarian fleet of, well, I say fleet, the Austro-Hungarian raider. Like, the Austro-Hungarians saw how the single torpedo boat did on raiding when we were off trying to deal with the Americans, and they were like, I think we could repeat the success but with bigger ships so they can stay out there for longer. Bring the bigger ships to then immediately run into a literal nightmare for a surface raider. An entire surface fleet of warships. Some promotion again. There you go. Go, good. Right. So we're already getting the hits in against the cruiser here. Oh, it's like the Spanish galleon type with a whole bunch of 5.1 centimeter guns. So like a whole bunch of 2-inch guns. Be like us. Get bigger secondary guns like the 7.9 centimeter or the 15.5 centimeter. But not that stupid, and it is stupid, 2-inch gun, roughly, 2-inch. Oh, melt! I forgot they had torpedoes. Well, wait, we never encountered the heavy cruisers before. We encountered the light cruisers, and the light cruisers had torpedoes like that, but the heavy cruisers, well, we didn't know until now, so I'm somewhat excused for that torpedoing, but, the crew of Shokaku are not happy with me. They're not happy with me because I just got their ship torpedoed again. Right, back into port. Again. Wait, no, no. Hold on. Nope, stay out. Stay out. Stay out, and Shokaku goes back into port because Shokaku took torpedo damage. And in Shokaku's place, we'll bring out... We'll bring out the Kashima. The Kashima are out because Kashima is a more modern ship. It's a Hiryu class. I can't refit the last of those Toyota class cruisers just yet. Oh, my refits in the last episode didn't save. Oh well. Oh well. I got time to sort them out later, I guess. Blind as actually. Right. Interesting indeed. The something device. Yep, there be their fleet. Okay, I think this turn I will do the rebuild to the two surviving OG heavy cruisers because I think they deserve it. They still deserve a rebuild after the fact that I got most of their sisters killed last checked. Then I had to move down to 180 Miller. Yeah, I had to move down to 18 centimeter guns with these, so just remembering from last episode, I did have to do the move down to 18 centimeters, so I'm moving down to 18 centimeter. You get your range finding, you get the new TNT, you get the new white powder, you get the new electric, you get the new there, you get the new there. Oh, we have Citadel 2 now. So that's, well, we barely fit everything on last time. And that's more weight to try and fit on. Hydro. For safety reasons, we're putting you to a balanced rudder. Well, that was the barely fit everything on, and the fact I did as well go with more modern towers, so... Minimal tower 1. Yeah, going to that rim, our setup works. It's about as best as we're going to get without going massively overweight. Yep, still stuck with 17.6. 7.6, sorry. Right. So those heavy cruisers brought back to the... it's a little modified, but they're still refit in a similar vein like I did at the end of the last episode, so... And they're both at sea currently. Okay. Okay, if they're both still at... If they're all still at sea, I'm going to do the Karis as well then, because... Those boats still need doing. These little torpedo boats still need their work done, so... Okay, so... First off, you are no longer running on the steam basic engines. You go to hydro steering, you go the electrical route. Yes, I'm running electrical in this campaign just because it livens things up a bit. The more risk of explosion. Oh, I would love it if you just were able to put a torpedo in there and have like a one that can go forward firing exactly while still having like the gun here and stuff. I know for a fact we can't put any more stuff in speed, and so that's why I'm putting it in bulkheads in a bit more range, because with the fact that A, we're in the Pacific, but also B, we're already expanding really to a point beyond where I think we really should be as Japan in this part of the reality. I think it's a good idea to go ahead with giving the torpedo boats more range. Just like he was released this. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go get water. Be back momentarily. Oh yeah, Scarlett, can I take the bungee off your door now? Because you're in, it doesn't even know anymore. Oh, Scarlett, we haven't missed so long regarding what's happening. The supermarket cat. Looking at the car trying to check how to juice them off. Say again? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Seems some feedback I'm getting from my Instagram viewers. I posted something about a baseline I made. Seems like they want me to actually make a song out of it. Oh, great. It's actually a bit of a song idea that that's one of those cases of it's not actually my style of playing or my style of writing, but I'm a slave to I'm a slave to my viewers, so I'm gonna have to start writing with that bass line. Dum 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 dum. Right. That was fun. Okay. The Byzantine We don't have any prisoners with them! Right, Right, 33 centimeter guns, that's... They have the bigger gun. Their guns their main guns are 1 centimeter bigger in caliber than ours. But I think we have the better ships overall, hopefully. Just think I kind of like the sound of the bass line I did for that Instagram reel as well. Why do I do this? Why do I do this, everyone? Like I just come up with sometimes musical ideas that I like the sound of and stuff, but it's not really my style of music, and so I don't really know how to continue it on further than that small bit I've come up with, and it's like... And I normally don't upload them to my Instagram, it's where I do want all my music-based stuff. Then I did for that one, and now everyone's like, write something with it! It's actually pretty good. It's like, oh god. Alright, okay, so we're going to send the torpedo boats to death. The more that die here is the less that gets refit later, so, Momi! Lead your brethren to death! To death and glory and death. Oh, Momi has longer range torps than other torpedo boats. That's good, that's good. Right, send out, send out. Send them all, send them all! Send them all, because you're probably going to die before you can do anything else. 7 of the 8 hits! Yes! We've essentially one-shot him. Bye-bye! I think we've also lost, might have just to cause the loss of Momi doing this as well, but hey, I'll take one of the battleships being sunk any day of the year. Yeah, we lost the Momi. Momi isn't even one that we had the refits for, so it's not like I could have, well, saved a bit of... I'm saving a bit of money with her loss regardless, because I no longer have to keep paying for her upkeep, but agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. If the British have gone to war with someone. Right, 1904, and I'm gonna do more dockyard building because we kind of do need it. No, I didn't click on the game. Um. Blanchard, just the standard. Um. Okay, finally, the Austro-Hungarians have declared peace on. No! We can't even afford Bulgaria. We'll just take the money. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. War you again. Right. We need to do something about the Byzantine Empire. Well, we have the Sebasu fleet. Had the Sebasu fleet. This is going to become an oil hotspot eventually. The darkness falls and Arabia cools. Men were sailing for Arabia. The darkness falls and Arabia calls. One man spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence's name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. A revolt to gain gain independence. Hide and seek hunters onto the trail. Nah, I'm forgetting the lyrics to that one. I may have unexpectedly have just made another popular reel on Instagram. Well, if that does go as popular as... actually figured out it probably won't go... It probably won't go as popular as the one I did playing Blind by Corn, but... Okay! Yeah, still in this building your ship screen. What are you held up on? Trying to build a destroyer. But it's a thing in this game. Whenever it gets hung up on a design, it's always with a torpedo boat or a destroyer. It's never with any of the capital ships. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, or if it's just this campaign, but... Because I'm now also paying attention to the melon loader and what the melon loader's trying to do. And it's trying to make something on a... Yeah, it's trying to make a destroyer. N1? I think that's Dutch, given the name. $950-ton destroyers. So yeah, my fleet is moving out to the Persian Gulf. Why? Because we are going to try and take over Arabia from the Byzantine Empire. And I hope the Byzantines don't mind. We decided to bring this man called Lawrence along with us. We asked him to come along from Britain as an observer. You know, he might just be good enough and instrumental enough in our victory here that, or well, get well involved enough here that he gets called Lawrence of Arabia. It'd be helpful if I knew his actual name other than Lawrence of knew him more than just Lawrence of Arabia in terms of his actual name, so then I could, well, maybe make the joke a little more. Never mind. Semi-armored cruiser 2. We're not building any semi-armored cruisers, so got 4 months. 4 months till the new Dreadnought hull comes along. I think by that time we probably have nabbed Arabia. Who stood to gain? Who stood to lose? Who did the dying? Betrayal of trust from within. or compel. The pillars of wisdom can tell. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, one man spreads his wings. As the battle begins, the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. Right, the loading screen's finally done. Okay, I wonder where that Byzantine fleet's going to. Going into Aden, are they? Oh. Let's start the invasion of Arabia. Alright. Anything going on Twitch chat? Nope, nothing. It's just going to be one of those quiet days on the Twitch side of things then. Okay. No, I'm not going to ally myself with the French, of all people. Mark 1 14-inch gun. If I send you there, I think I could also, same time, naval invade Qatar as well. And I'm going to pull in the Yokosuka Naval Yard fleet as well. Just casually have you guys head to the Persian Gulf as well. Hey, so the building your ship screen is still going ahead. Oh, there's apparently news that Oblivion's getting an official remake. No, I don't want war. You know, no, I don't want an alliance. Oh my. Oh, hold on a second. What the Hmm. When you wake a sleeping lion, death will follow. Oh my! How big is the Byzantine fleet? Um. They're literally the second biggest fleet in the fucking game right now. Fuck. Hands up if you think it was a bad idea to go to war with the Byzantine Empire. Yes. Right, we need a cheap ship that we could just build a few of to send into death. How are we for armored? Well, armored cruisers, I don't dare look because we're. Well, I know what our armored cruiser state is. It's in a bit of a horrid one. Light cruisers, I could maybe try something on light cruiser. We already did something on light cruiser 2, didn't we? Yeah, one of our other light cruisers is on light cruiser 2, but we could try again with light cruiser 2. Because the superimposement actually fits for once. 15.5 centimeter guns in ABXY at least. ABXY at least, and no, matey. That way round. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't read your contract correctly. You're supposed to be that way around. Right. I'm gonna return the free bunch of funnels at the front, kind of like we did for, well, was done originally on the Chiyoda, before the Chiyodas then got refit into the way that they are now. So we have the 415.5s there. Thinking 18-inch torps is available now, so 18-inch torps. We fit a pair there. Hold on a second, no. I forgot to consider our secondary guns in any of my equations of this design and this design being built. So, our secondary guns go into place. I guess we have the funnels situated at the structure boats, sort of spaced out like that instead. You're in the sniper's side, the first kill tonight, time to die. You're in the bullet's way, the white death's prey, say goodbye. After the dark, when morning is broken, snow once were white turned to red. Blood-red soldiers have for a side, a tale of a sniper is born. Snow in mouth hides his breath, he is steady at hand. Two-eyed, target inside, moment fire has come. Hundreds of kills, a man and his rifle and body sees to weapons. Say your recites, cover your head. When he pulls the trigger, you're dead. You're in the sniper's side. First kill tonight, time to die. .5, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so coincidence 1, TNT, white powder, enhanced, electric, hydraulic, auxiliary, balanced, Harvey steel. When did we get that? I don't know, but we have it. .22 knots. The Atasu. The Akito. However the fuck you pronounce it. I can't pronounce that Japanese ship name. So, yeah, it's Dave, everyone. As Jingles would say. Alright, what are they doing? They're going for... Oh, my place is up there. Eek. They're going for Sea of Japan stuff. Okay. Yeah, maybe asking for an alliance with someone may help. Oh, they got a class called the Harvest Moon class? Okay. Strange name, America. But I see the Byzantines are... Eek, they're sending stuff. Sending a lot of stuff. They're sending a lot of stuff. We are probably going to die. With the amount of stuff they're sending, it is bad. We're dying. Probably going to die. We are going to die. Yes, no. Why? Why? What's wrong with allying not yourself with us, other than the fact you have to go against the biggest navy in the game so far? Yeah, that might be the kicker there. Let's do a 6-month dockyard building program. We got those cruisers building. Where are you go? You know what? I'm going to make the slight decision to move, go after Iraq there instead. You guys, where's that? That fourth heading again? Up there. We need you to go and, well, kills them all, you know. Kill them all. Kill them all. Okay, we're stuck in this loading screen again. Here I am, stuck in a loading screen again. Yes, I'm still stuck in a loading screen. For now. Oh, what the hell are you on, game, that is making you hold up a lot? It seems this game hates trying to build a destroyer. It hates building a destroyer just as much as I hate making... just as much as I hate dealing with destroyers. Alright, thank you, finally, yeah. We could go kill a light cruiser! Yay! Finally, some action! Again. Right. Radio. From the looks of it, it's a cruiser that's got a big gun attached to it somewhere. Alright, join up. Formation. Formation up. Okay, oh yeah, we are down 2 torpedo boats. One sank, the other was in repairs when we left. Which also means we're down a light cruiser for the same reasons. Well, similar reasons. We didn't have a light cruiser sink, we just had the OI get damaged again. Their crew's shouting, "Oi, you hit us, matey!" when they got hit. Well, the ship's called OI, so... So I'm gonna say that, we're friendly enough with the There are a whole bunch of Australian refugees that, for some reason, came to Japan that are crewing the ship. Yeah, because that would historically... No, it wouldn't historically happen. Don't think it'd happen at all, given the chances. Okay, we need to leave. We need to leave. Leave! 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 Hard to port, you bastards! Looks like he's going back to the Pacific, I guess. Yeah, back to the Pacific with you, Okinoshima? Okanoshima. Amikaze is also gone a little too wide on its turn and is dying because of it. Amikaze, you weren't supposed to turn that fast, or hard. Well, you were supposed to turn harder, sorry. Yeah, send the AP. No, send the AP, you imbeciles! There you go! You're actually doing something now! Oh, Inabai, look out! Please be a dud. Thank God. Uh-oh. Here are you! Oh, well, good luck as well. Well, at least it didn't end up like the real life Here are you. Right, die. Die, you stupid light cruiser. Die! Fucking die already! Are you dead yet? No? Well, that might help. He's dead. Finally. Right, where's that other Byzantine fleet gone? Did they turn around? The bastards turned around! Oh my god! They turned around, so now we have to go back, I guess? Huh? Do we go back? No, you guys are gonna go into Sabesu. Because you're better off in port than not. Don't go wasting your emotion. Right! Next! More death to Byzantine Empire. Right, take Yeah. I guess as well we can try for Kuwait. Or would that invasion also take us a bit of time? Oh wait, it's in the area where the other fleet there ain't gonna get. That's good. Right! Yay! We have more control over places. Right, we have our first placement in the Persian Gulf then. Are they sending ships up our way again? Yeah, guess? Oh yeah, guess who's changed course again? Uh yeah, great. Um let's put everyone in being because don't need the sea control I guess, but we do kinda need some. And we're doing for land invasion, so that's good. Still loading screen. Still trying to get things done. Annoyingly. Do they seriously Seriously? No. No, we can't. Well, yes, we probably could deal with the Dutch. The Byzantines are the freaking biggest navy in the game, mate. They're the biggest navy in the game, bruh. You're gonna freaking kill the navy trying to attack them. Right. I'm gonna have to cancel that half done. And put that down to 90% so we can survive another turn. But then Kuwait will fall. Then I don't know what we'll do after that. Right. Alliance, agree. Thank you. Peace deal. Fight. I'm gonna fight to the end now. Gonna see if we can get it through land invasion. We're at 32% right now. I'm gonna keep my fleet bottled up here. Mostly because I think we're kind of trapped here regardless due to the Byzantines' placements, but let's also look at a new Dreadnought, because we haven't done a new Dreadnought in... Well, we haven't done a Dreadnought at all this campaign. So it is going to be called Shinado. 20,000 tons, I guess. Is that going to be fine for our first dread? Going 20,000? 2, 3. Two, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want a slightly longer length. So we're going to be running our 32cm guns like always, so oh god, why are the gun models so big? Seriously? Seriously is... Well, it's too big for that sort of mounting. Would it work with the standard superimposed? Would it fit on a standard? It's too big for standard superimposed. It's too big for a standard superimposed, but it's too small for the reinforced barbette at the low profile settings. I'm just gonna have to bloody hell deal with it. bloody things attached to each other, you imbecile game. Well, I guess running this isn't as bad as a TV series that you've only just started watching, having its first major character death get spoiled for you. When you're still in season 1, and so you now don't want to get attached to that character because that character ends up being the first major character death, even if you do have to wait 8 seasons for said character death. Okay, enough ranting about having that spoiled for me. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I've started watching 911 recently. Right. No, we're not going to run those, actually. Actually, we're going to run 18mm, 18cm guns like we got as main guns on the refits to my OG heavy cruisers. No, I didn't click on the tower! I clicked on secondary guns, you... Silent is getting a little angry here. Okay. And then for casements... For casements, we are going to run the 15.5s like we have done on our previous ships. Footloose, footloose, kick off the Sun Nation. No. Orcs 1, Hydro, Balanced Rudder, Harvey Steel, Barbette 2, Double Bottom, Anti-Torp 1, Citadel 2, Anti-Flood 2. Right, I need my inches to centimeters. Inches to centimeters. I want 36 centimeter main belt. Which then also means for the turret side armor on the main set I already know for this bit it's 5.5. I already know for this bit as well, it's going to be 5.5 and 2.5, respectively. 5.5, 8 inches to 20.3, sorry, 20.3, and then go 15 centimeter extended belt. A 20 knot ship. This thing is not being called Shinano. No way. You are going to be the Issei. That's how we spell Issei, right? I-S-E? Right. Issei and sister, go get built. And get built good. Because, well, if you're not built good, then we have so much problems to deal with. Gotta cut loose, fall loose. No, no. Right. Agree. No! Stupid French. Right. Our invasions there are going to fail navally, but land-wise, I don't see a failure going to occur, at least yet. Right, so things are taking long in this loading screens. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Failure and failure. Oh well. Oh well. We're going to... Hold on. Nope, it's not going to be this time. It's probably going to be the turn after. Bit quick to. Still stuck on 94. Oh, come on. You're stalling now. The invasion is stalling now at 94%. You gotta be kidding me. No, no, no. Portugal's being more friendly with us, I guess. America's at war with us again. No. Okay. Yeah, we succeed. Good. No, this ain't good though. This ain't good. We're gonna need to fight it. There's no other way around this. We're gonna have to fight it. I'm calling in my backup. Call the backup in. Call the backup in. We will need it. And the invasion is still stalling at the 90% range. Typical. Something very good, very affordable for me, and it's in a bloody place I can't get to. Why is it always like that Facebook Marketplace stuff? Another torch tree. Again. Ugh. Why? Interesting potential project guitar. Right, we got more help, I guess. Oh, one of the ships here is called Velos. The real life Velos, or at least the one I'm thinking about, is a Fletcher class destroyer. And I'm saying is, not was. It's still around, everyone! It's a museum ship, and it's still ceremonially commissioned in the Greek Navy, kind of like everyone's old friend Aurora is for the Russians, Victory is for us Brits, Constitution is for the Americans who ruined everything. Okay. Okay. Now this is gonna be a bloodbath. But for which side? That is the question. Which side is this going to be a bloodbath for? Now, my torpedo boats, they're definitely... My torpedo boats here, I don't think are going to survive the night. Regardless... Well, survive the day, sorry. It's not night time. But, you know what I mean. Like, I think their fates are already sealed by the fact they're already somewhat damaged. Okay, Shukaku. Begin turns to get all guns to bear as quick as possible. Hiryu, Kashima, and others. Yeah, the others are all going to get into placement. That does include Sagami. Right, avoid and change are off. Avoid, change off. Avoid, change off. Okay, torpedo boats. Honestly, I see no use for the torpedo boats because they're low health and they're just going to be free victory points for the enemy if I have them stay in this fight. So I'm going to have them keep their distance. Okay, their heavy cruisers are short-range torps at least. That helps. Now, we are limited on our AP shells, and so I'm going to put save on our main guns, but secondary guns are aggressive fire because, well, if they're in secondary range, then it's already too late to really stop. It's already at the point where, yeah, you should really be using all your guns as and when, not like a torpedo boat. Load high explosive for the torpedo boats because, well, yeah, torpedo boats don't really need, or presumably don't really need. Alright, you're 1.3 centimeter armoured all over, which means you're actually armoured against our HE. Fun. Is that just the Discord? Well, my Discord thing going off. Yes, that was just my Discord thing going off. Oh, that was Rocket. Compared to nowhere is what you are. Dun-dum, dun-dum, dun-dum. White line to an exit sign is what you are. Dun-dum, dun-dum, dun-dum. Oh, saw in you. I see through, don't shed a tear for me. My love won't end without you, long as the night will be, the sun will rise without you. Dum dum da da dum. Locked door on a candy store. It's what you are. Chance in a tight pants. It's what you are. Torpedoes for now are going off because I do not want you torpedoing the torpedo boats if I can help it. The battleships are keeping back for now because, well, yeah, it's torpedo boats. The cruisers here are the better thing to send against the torpedo boats. You've got Salamis class. You've got the oh, how such a mighty name from Monroe's campaign is used differently here. So yeah, Salamis 3 is, well, torpedo boat. But the Salamis name just in general, that was in Monroe's Byzantine campaign, his first Dreadnought, if I'm remembering the campaign correctly. I want an essential course reversal going to port, if possible. .28cm guns. We have the bigger gun, even without the 32cm part of it to our ships. So yeah, a boa. I want you to make a course reversal as well. Which then is also going to send the cruisers you've got here as well into course reversal as well. And the Byzantines take the first loss with the well, Well, with the loss of Salamis 2, and they take the second loss of Salamis 3, also going down. Right, Aboa, you probably need to turn more. Tengu's back. Oh, you took a 30... You took a 12-inch hit and you're dead. Well, essentially. Dead. You're an older cruiser anyway. You know what? Let's have you take the torpedoes. Take the torpedoes if you have to. You're an older cruiser. You're already damaged. Let's have you take the torpedoes. Oh no, and they're playing it smart and they're actually going for the newer cruiser in Tengu. Seriously? Hydra 1 is gone. That torpedo was for Tengu was a dud. Right. Salamis. Hit me with your best shot. And, well, you're going to kill this ship anyway. Probably kill this ship anyway. And Tengu is taking up all the luck. Tengu the luck demon. Or is the cruiser here the luck demon, because she's not dead yet, despite me doing everything in my power to kill her off. I'm not kidding in that statement. Like, I've literally got her right up close to... Finally, people are actually taking the damage on her instead. Right, if I turn back that way as well with it, then it shows as well now that we are actually trying to get away with the ship. Okay, so Salamis here is about to die. Salamis 1, well, also about to die, I guess. My cruiser here is somehow alive. Yet torpedo boat Salamis has sunk. And then Salamis 1 there is probably also going to follow suit. Salamis 1 has indeed followed suit, and now I think for us the next thing to do would be, with the heavy cruisers, start focusing on the battleships. The heavy and light cruisers start focusing on the battleships. And those with torpedoes, you can now start using your torpedoes again if you so desire. None of my battleships have torpedoes because, yeah, I'm not one to put torpedoes on battleships at least until they become fast battleships, and then I see the appeal of using torpedoes there. So yeah, the Rhodos 1 and 2. Yeah, the heavy cruisers have gone down quick. All things considered in this, they've gone down pretty quick. Rhodos 1 is going down. I think if we continue focusing down those light cruisers there, especially because Rhodos 2 is closing in on Sagami, is getting frighteningly close to Sagami. Everyone's getting frighteningly everyone of that cluster there is getting frighteningly close to the Sagami, if we're being honest. It's just Rhodos 2 is like the most frighteningly close of the frighteningly close, if you get my meaning. Okay, Cruiser Squadron. Cruiser Squadron Light, you are to run separate. Run separate, run starboard. Right, Rhodos 2 is a non-issue now. Move on to the Persia. And this is where I want your AP used. Sure. It is your main guns there. Secondary guns can go deal with more of those Rhodos cruisers. Right, armoured cruisers, bar 1. Move off of those Rhodoses. Light cruisers do the same. Shikaku is going to straighten out course. Their battleships don't have torpedoes. Okay, that helps. That helps a lot with my decision of placement. Right, secondary guns go for torpedo boats. So they still have 4 torpedo boats afloat of that formation. This has been a bloodbath, but not in the way I expected it to be a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath for the Byzantines, not us. Which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. I'd be absolutely scared if it were a bloodbath for us, because that'd be bad for the campaign. Great for content, and actually it would be fun to see if I could recover from it, but also like the as well, it's probably not a thing I want to really go through, is trying to see, if we would actually survive a situation like that. Well, some of you do have torpedoes. Oh my god, then. Get the Doxer, get the Doxer! Persia, I think we can leave alone for now. Yeah, emergency Kamchatka panic noises turn. Oh god, and torpedo boats are coming in as well. I made a tactical fuck up. I've made more than one tactical fuck up. Ugh, I fucked up. Right, full retreat of the cruisers. Full retreat of the cruisers. Retreat of the cruisers. Also, I don't care what you use now. You're on retreat. A Boer's dead. Doxer's surrendered. Persia's gone down. Tengaroo. Tengaroo, the luck demon. Hydra 6 has gone down. Hydra herself is still afloat. Is still a floating boat, but that can change in a heartbeat because, well, yeah, we have actually decent cruisers in Tengu and Yakumo. Even if Tengu and Yakumo are in a little bit of a panic noise situation while trying to run away, but right. Light cruisers, where did you end up? You're also leaving. Good. Yeah, this is the point where we have to leave. Yeah, if you can quickly end off this one battleship, that'd be great. Because, yeah, this little guy didn't die. This little guy didn't die, and so he must suffer the consequences of not dying. Not dying, you know. A thing that he should have done if he wanted to have, well, had his proper purpose in life was to die, but he didn't. So I think that one's going to die now. If he doesn't die, oh, and their crew then go from bloody full flooding to as soon as no one's firing at them, over half of their flooding damage is gone. Great. But we had to swap up targets now because we have more pressing targets. Sagami's currently, and I'm adding currently because I know we're probably going to take more damage before we do leave, the only one of the battleships to take any real meaningful damage. It's mostly to our stern. Right. Kaku, start doing another Hard over turn to starboard. That is a bit of a trend for you in this battle, is turning around in very hard turns. You and your sisters in this engagement at least. Surrendered. They surrendered their ship. Okay. You are literally the only surviving member of your class now. So I think, the unpronounceable one there is probably the luck demon, not Tengu, because, no, she's the only one of her class of 6 to not sink. I think that is a bit bad, for record-wise, that there were 6 ships of that class, and we are now seeing the last remnants of that class limp away, badly damaged. As a Boa was a member of the same class, but, well, yeah, Boa's, kind of little teeny tiny bit at the bottom of the sea right now. You know, not really the place you want a ship to be if you don't want a ship to be the last surviving member of its class. You know, you'd want the other member of the class to be, I don't know, above the oh, fuck. Sagami's just taken a hit, a bad one. A bad couple of hits. Shukak, another battle turn. We're literally staying back now to protect 2 crippled ships. Sagami and the heavy cruiser. Armored cruiser, sorry. Yeah, kudos to that ship. They're not actually that badly flooding from multiple waterline hits. They're more going down to structure damage. Right. Hey there. I've not lost another battleship since the last battleship we lost, okay? I did lose a heavy cruiser this battle. This heavy cruiser here is the last of its class now. Is it bad that that particular heavy cruiser's class started with 6 ships when they were built? And they've only seen this one war. Right. No, yeah, finish ending that cruiser's entire career, and then, well, yeah, then move on to the battleships again. Unless, of course, the battleship gets in the way of your gunfire, then yeah, end the battleship. Right, Sagami is limping away nicely. She's not going to die. That battleship is dead. Right. Cruiser, you're limping away. Good. Battleships are here to help. Except for that tiny little bit there. The battleships are here to help. Oh, you've just taken another hit. The battleships aren't here to help. The stray shells that are meant for the battleships are hitting you. Oh yeah, I do need to turn. Their battleships do have torpedoes. But turn quicker! Turn quicker, turn harder! I was gonna make another joke, but it's like, no, I'm not gonna make that joke. Alright, oh, come on. Sink, sink, sink! Sink already, you bastard! Oh god, here you! Turn! Turn before his torpedoes can get you! Please, please, please detonate his last torpedo. We need that done. Are they friendly fire? They just did a friendly fire hit. It got blocked, but... Oh, the Leon sunk. That is because the other battleships are focusing on other ships that... Well, no, the Frenchman's the only one focusing over here, and he's focusing now on the Velos. Frenchman, don't focus on the Velos just yet. Okay. I was gonna say harder, Daddy, just because I was like asking this ship to turn harder. That's what I was gonna say. But I was just debating it. I was like, no, do I really want to make that joke? And now I've just made that joke. Right. Die, Byzantine fleet! They're going after the cripple again! You know, in our society, we are told to help the crippled, not to kill them! Right. Right, Shikaku, can you kill the Velos, please? Thank you. Ooh, Velos is just taking a bad hit. And I was in panic about this fleet. In the last war and in this war. How can you say that? The Cripple's one of my own ships! If you're an enemy warship, I'd agree with you, but not when it's my warship! Right. Oh, look, a bunch of cripples! No. Right, oh, come on. Come on, sink already, Velos. Sink! 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 We need to move on to the Rhodoses here. We need to save the life of my ship. Oh yeah, they lost the flagship. I forgot to mention that. Okay, Velos, you're sinking. You don't have the good luck of the Fletcher-class destroyer that you are no doubt named after. Okay, something I've just found out about you. Right, I said fire across. I said fire up her bow, not across it. Yeah, well, keep firing, assholes. No, that's very abridged reference to Spaceballs there. Okay, Rhodos, yeah, can you please? Well, actually, as well, that kind of, no, never mind. No. Rhodos 5, die, please. Hold on a second. I got a very special set of song lyrics that that might be very helpful here. Where's my MIDI acoustic guitars? It'll be easier doing acoustic than electric. If anyone knows Metallica, they probably know these lyrics. Die by my hand, creep across the land, killing firstborn man. Die by my hand. Oh, this is out of tune. Yeah, I'm just gonna carefully place that down and pretend I didn't just butcher Metallica. Are you fine with pretending I never butchered Metallica? Oh, Chikaku, turn back. The armor cruiser's still in trouble. You know, I'm making so much effort to save this ship, and we're probably gonna scrap her anyway because she's too badly damaged. I now kind of know how the crew of Bunker Hill and Franklin felt. Oh, and a couple other ships from World War II, if I'm here mentioning Bunker Hill and Franklin and ships that so much effort was made to save them, but it was in the end wasted because the ship just ended up getting scrapped. They kind of are. And I'm saying this as a metal musician myself. And a metalhead. And self-proclaimed ex-gatekeeper. They're overrated. Yet they're a band that gatekeepers are like, oh, they're proper metal. Well, if you like heavy metal music and stuff, you might actually enjoy the content on my Instagram as well. My Instagram's under the same name here, but my Instagram is just purely music. I don't do anything else, just music. Oh, well, I don't do anything else outside of my... In my story posts, I do sometimes give, like, personal updates on how things are going, but other than that, yeah, it's just music. How are they blocking armor-piercing shells in this freaking distance? Right, oh, come on. Oh, come on. Rhodos 7, die already! Die! Die Die so we can use your body in a ritual to Satan! Die, 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 die. Thank you. Thank you. Your body will be used in a ritual to Satan for good luck to the rest of the Imperial Japanese Navy, for the rest of the Imperial Japanese Navy's existence. Come on, Rhodos 8. You need to die too. Come on. Come on. Die. 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 You know, this would have been great if the armoured cruisers didn't get crippled. And in one case, die. Rhodos 8 is dead. Yes! Right on! Battleships! Battleships, you came back to play after we crippled you earlier! They're literally only uncrippled well, actually, I think everything here is crippled that's still afloat. Rhodos Hydra 2, Rhodos 4. Yeah. We've almost entirely wiped out the biggest fleet I've seen in this game so far. And we had less than half their numbers. And we lost a ship. We never used the combat ability of 3 ships. We lost the combat ability of 5 ships. And the combat ability of 6 ships was so limited that I had them leave. So mostly we've been relying on the combat ability of these 4 battleships. Shokaku, Hiryu, Kashima, and Mr. Frenchman over here. The, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Right. Yep. You ready to die yet? Do you accept your death? If so, please surrender now, and you won't have to deal with any more pain, suffering, or misery. Or misery, suffering, and pain, and suffering, misery, and pain, and all the other combinations. Yes, you're about to die. Good, you've died. Okay, time to end those torpedo boats. Yeah, time to end those pedo boats. And I've now probably got myself cancelled on the YouTube algorithm because I referred torpedo boats in that way. I think putting the word destroy in front of them might help me a bit there. Oh god, that's something I shouldn't joke about. I keep joking about stuff I shouldn't joke about, especially with community guidelines to have to follow. I put these not made for kids anyway, so but still that's gonna be a thing that's not gonna help me in the algorithm. Right, secondary guns go there, main guns go there. I think that armoured cruiser's getting away. Are you? Yes, you're getting away. That's good. That is very, very good. Don't die. Don't die. We don't have insurance on you. We don't have insurance on any of our battleships, to be honest. Or any of our ships. We should really look into that. Yeah. I wonder how much would it be to insure the battleship Shokaku, Hiryu, Kashima. unpronounceable French things, Sagami, the heavy cruisers Tengu and Yakumo, the heavy cruiser unpronounceable, the light cruisers Kasagi, Yashishima, Tamar, Tsusagu, Unibai, and Yurubai? The torpedoids Hamikaze, Hozo, and unpronounceable. I'd probably think that would cost a lot. Like, yeah. Hey, Byzantines, do you have insurance on your battleships? Because you're gonna need it. Something makes me think they don't have insurance. Right. Yep, Shikaku. They've only got 2 heavy cruisers left, one of which has a killed captain. Oh wait, no, they have more. They have a singular protected cruiser as well. I'm not counting the Poseidon here, as Poseidon is about to feel the wrath of the entire Imperial Japanese Navy that's at this battle. They're feeling the wrath of half the Imperial Japanese Navy's battleships. And nothing else, because everything else is left or is on the way here as backup, just in case this battle went tits up. That's a British saying that essentially means everything's gone wrong. One of our ways of saying everything's gone wrong is we say, oh, it's gone tits up. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're the Navy. We make millions a turn, so I'm sure we could insure. We could pay for the insurance for all our battleships. We'll get a massive payout if they sink. Seriously, people. I don't get the Instagram algorithm, because I, now 2 months ago, uploaded a reel of me playing one note of Blind by Korn. It is still getting roughly 1,000 views. 1,000 views a day. We're not going to go in debt. We may just have to put some donation boxes in a few brothels, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. He'll be fine. He says, knowing it won't be fine. Still, the insurance companies will get their pockets lined until one of the ships sink, and then they find that they actually made a massive loss and go bankrupt because of the insurance payout on one of these battleships. Blame that Admiral Avocado! He's the one who started the whole idea many multiverses ago. Many multiverses ago in Italy, when we were going bankrupt, while trying to take the Suez Canal off the British. Yes. Even better, they're gay brothels. No, I can't even keep serious now. I can't keep serious now. Sorry. I'm a gay guy, I get to make gay jokes. I'm sorry, but you're not revoking my shipbuilding permit. I just built a glorious light cruiser with 3 Q turrets and a glorious battleship that isn't actually a glorious battleship, and It makes my 14-inch... You know those 14-inch armed battle cruisers that I made in the British campaign and you said were horrid because they didn't have enough guns. Well, think that 12 inches, a lot slower, but a lot more armoured. Right, so we sank everything. Yes! Bye-bye! Bye-bye, Byzantine Empire and your horrid fleet. Oh, our invasion is failing now because we got our allies to come and help. Right. Want to try and reinvade Arabia again? Yeah, that's a perfect idea. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, one man spreads his wings as the battle begins. They the land lay claim unto Lawrence's name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. You're sending more ships to die, Byzantines? Well, good luck. Too late, I built the first Dreadnought. That's the ship I'm mentioning. That's our first Dreadnought. Templars is out in 3 days' time. I think it's around midnight my time it's coming out. Like, it'd be really, really cool if, you're gonna have to... Are you in the Discord? Are you in my Discord server? Because, I have a section here of UAD design requests. I made that when Avocado's build stuff started getting a little too long for actually getting content done. And, that's where viewers can submit any ship design that they want to see. Me try and build. If you're not in the Discord, just put your design things... Put your design things there... Hold. If you... If you need it. There's the link. You know what I do find funny, though? There's been 2 bits of, well, important to the world news for yesterday, and more important towards me news today. Like, the important news to the world was that the Pope died. Funny, that all came out to announcement and stuff. Round about the time I started my stream, which was hilarious. Then, also as well, there's now the thing that, Heartstopper, the Netflix series that I watched that, well, I haven't watched the Netflix series, but I read the webcomics that the Netflix series is based off of, sorry. That's getting, a feature film done. And I only saw that news as I started the stream as well. which is funny. Yeah, I'm not religious anyway. It's just like, oh yeah, this important person died. Not really important to me, but he's important. Something like that. Because again, only until recently, that's the religion is against against a certain community I'm a part of. Until like recent times, I guess. At least with my knowledge of that religion, I don't really research into religion. Like, I might have to a bit to get more of the context of Templars when Templars comes out, but we don't have the turretal ability to put more than 3 larger than 9-inch caliber guns on a center line. So the answer to that is no, unless it wanted to be an N3G3 style ship. And Arabia will fall this turn. Yeah, that's why I'm saying the until recently. And I think I did read something about that. It like came up on something on Facebook, like a did you know sort of thing. Right. Oh, come on, you stupid building new ship screen. Finish! Finish, you fucking thing! Kill me. No, don't really kill me. Only kill me if we're about to go into a nuclear war. Because I'd rather not want to live through that. Well, actually saying that, you'd probably just have to kill me now. No, regardless. Nothing about joking about certain doom. Yeah, there's nothing better than joking about certain doom. Well, Arabia has fallen into our hands. Fallen into our hands. Are we in invasion range for Qatar? So that'd be great if we are. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. And if I leave this invasion zone for one turn, then we're gonna lose that we're gonna lose Kuwait again. Well, not again, but we're gonna lose Kuwait in. No, I do not want war with the Netherlands. You gotta be fucking kidding me! We're at war with the Germans and the Soviets now? Subasu fleet! Sing Tao immediately! Ah, ha, ha. Yes, Germany. Oh, yeah, we can't. The Germans and the Soviets are both invading from... Oh, God, no! This is chaos! We need to peace out with the Byzantines and fucking fast! Oh, my God. Right, Right, Sagami and Shikaku, you guys are going down to Qatar. The rest of you, make sure that invasion don't go through. I'm going to save this here. Just because we're in a precious, little moment of we're going to die. Right. Shikaku and Sagami are doing their good jobs. Right, we got 2 more turns on that. We got 3 more turns before that. I thought the Soviets would be on our side. The Soviets are at war with the Byzantines. But it's not that case. God damn it. Right. Germany. Germanian Empire. Good news for you. We're about to take over your province. And if you don't like it, then refer to lyrics of fucked. Refer to the chorus of "Fucked with an Anchor" by Ailstorm. Right. Oh God, yeah, that scratch is scabbed over. For context with that statement, I had to chase a cat out of my grandparents' house and then out the garden twice. Well, twice out the garden and stop him killing some fish. That was fun. And I got a nice little scratch on my right wrist from that. Oh, one thing I do want to do. I need to open up Cakewalk again. God, I've got some... I got a bit of an unfinished thing I need to sort out. I'm deciding to use this loading screen time to also focus on my music stuff. So, where the fuck did my headphones go? My music ones. Please don't tell me they're under the Dutch carriage. No, they're not under the Dutch. The Dutch carriage. Next to the as of yet unnamed guitar. Right, that's the retirement home. Yeah, that guitar is old enough. Probably should be going to retirement. There. Oh, mind changer. There are the headphones. They were underneath a fretless bass guitar. That's actually another thing I do need to record is that fretless bass stuff, but maybe I could try record enable. Maybe I could. What do you think will happen quicker? Me finishing attempt at MIDI keyboards here, or the loading screen? Well, when I do the next loading screen. Oh, the Byzantines have become the Greeks. Okay. Right, doing this loading screen, hitting record. 2, 3, 4. And then I set the wrong bloody I start on the wrong bloody notes. Yeah, that loading screen's still going on. Right, keyboard set an octave down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Two, three, four. 2. Okay, hold D. I need both hands again. 2, 1, 2. Come on. How's the loading screen doing? Damn it, I didn't beat the loading screen. Then again, that's what I get for trying to record the fucking MIDI parts. Right, Light Cruiser 3 is available. Yeah, we're getting Qatar. Oh yeah, the Americans. I forgot the Americans were also at war with, oh no. Why the hell did the tonnage reset just suddenly? At least it didn't kick off they won the invasion. Right. Yeah, you were correct. And I made a few fucking mistakes, which means I'm gonna have to retake that. I'm annoyingly one of those guys who needs to get it done in one take. And if he doesn't get it done in one take, he's like the entire. Even if it's just one small mistake, he hasn't done it in one take. It's like, okay, that entire take is screwed over. Deletes take, restarts. Here's the thing. That is only just the rhythm strings. Because I then need to do the lead strings. I need to go back. I need to do lead guitar, which I haven't even written lead guitar parts for yet. I then need to do the fucking bass for it as well. Like, I still got a lot of work to do on Thunder 1. Oh, that's the working title of the song I'm working on, by the way. We musicians usually do put working titles on songs, and Thunder 1's the working title for that song. Mostly because it's got a lot of, like, Blood and Thunder by Mastodon vibes to it, but part of it's like Blood and Thunder, part of it's like Paranoid, part of it's just general symphonic metal shit. I quite like symphonic metal. Actually, same for bass parts, and it's probably going to be easier if I use my 5-string here, because the songs drop C, so it might be easier. But I use the 5-string when I go to record bass. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Sound service going silent.